Good stuff.
All righty. Well, an amazing program in our area called Hopeworks is tackling the truancy problem in Camden.
Those young adults identified as the problems are now part of the solution. Earlier this week, Camden announced a new partnership with Hopeworks.
It starts with training, technical training, front-end web development, data analytics, geographic information systems. But Jenna, you talked about it, right? It's not just technical training. It's the social, emotional, professional skills folks need, not just to survive in the workplace, but thrive.
And it's important to know this is just the new aspect of the program, but Hopeworks has been doing a lot of great work with young people for a while now. So this is just a new aspect. So let's bring in the CEO of Hopeworks, Dan Roten here, along with Giovanna Hopkins. And you've been involved with Hopeworks, and it has helped your life. So you were a student in the program. And thank you both for being here.
Yes,
so excited to be here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's start off with what Hopeworks is before we get into the new element of it. What Hopeworks is as its core and how it helps young professionals and young people.
You bet. What we do is young adults come in, often unemployed, making less than $400 a year. We train them in technology. We get them professionally ready. They work for us in our businesses, and they walk out the door making over $44,000, $45,000 per year with a 91% retention rate in those jobs.
That's amazing. So, Giovanna, for you then, what made you decide to get involved with How old were you first when you started?
I was around like 24, 25. I'm 27 now. And I got involved because a good friend of mine who I was actually working for at the time as a nanny was also an alumni and a former board trustee. So she told me about the program and thought it would be a great opportunity for me.
How has it changed your life so far?
Obviously, it's changed my life in terms of my professional development. I now have a full-time job that I very much enjoy, and I hope I get to speak to that. Look, I was like, I hope I get to speak about that. So I am a digital marketing assistant for LISI, Legal Internet Solutions Incorporated. So we offer digital marketing for law firms. So we kind of support across the board. We support with web development. We support with social media management. We support with podcast production, video production, email marketing, kind of all the things. And as the assistant, I support the whole team with most of what we do.
And how has this transformed your life? Because we were talking in commercial break. You were saying, what was the issue? You felt like you just couldn't find where you needed to be?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a gap, and I don't think that's true for everyone when you go to undergrad or when you master in something. Sometimes whatever you study, it does lead directly into a role, but what I study, which is creative writing, is very open, and so it's difficult to kind of make that transition from undergrad and not having any real professional experience. And so I found myself in these quick jobs, like retail, nannying, until I met the person that I was nannying for, Kalua, and she told me about the program and thought it would be a great opportunity.
That's wonderful.
Amazing.
So I'm sure there's so many stories like Giovanna's.
It's really true.
And so the funding for all this, how does this kind of work in terms of getting this magic up and going for folks that need it?
Well, real credit to the commissioners in Camden County government. They cobbled together funding from school district, the county, all sorts of places, because everybody saw young adults not going to school, not getting a job is a problem for everybody. And so they put together the funding so we can get these young adults into jobs contributing to Camden County.
So this new aspect then, let's talk about this new truancy program. How will that work, and how will students be recommended to go to Hopeworks?
Yep, so young adults at Hopeworks can always come in. We welcome folks as long as you want to change your life. But what we know is the school district is working with folks who are not going to school. The police department is encountering young adults on the street who want to change their life, but they're not where they need to go. Now with this new partnership, we can pull those young adults into Hopeworks. They'll be able to do the training and end up like Giovanna, working in great jobs, making great wages.
And is there a certain requirement, like do you have to be, because a lot of folks, when you hear truancy, you think, oh, they're in trouble or things must be happening. Do you have to be that far down in order to be recommended, or how does that work?
Nope, if you're between 17 and 27 and you want to change your life, you're great. And I will say that a lot of, when you hear the word truancy, that usually just means a young adult who hasn't found their passion yet. It doesn't always mean that someone's in trouble. It just means it's time to engage this person.
Or they don't have the support they need because of situations at home or what they've things they have to overcome that may be difficult that other people don't have to deal with.
In fact, we find if a young adult comes in and hooks into Hopeworks, usually the folks who've had the hardest time make the best employees.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear. If people want to get involved, if they have a student or someone that they know who could really benefit from this, what should they do?
Just go to our website, www.hopeworks.org, hit contact us. You will hear from us immediately.
Wonderful.
Love that.
Well,
Good
thank
stuff.
you. Thank you for being here. It's an exciting new program. Keep us
Really
updated
exciting.
on how things
Thank
go
you.
with it. And congratulations to you. And thank you for
you.
sharing your story.
All the
Of course.
best.
Thank you. It was
Wonderful.
great meeting you.
7:39. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.